talking about the spiritual realm. I want to first of all talk about this thing in the US. This prophet, I got to my sons and daughters, they sent me a video. So we saw that video of prophet. So it's one prophet from Ghana called Sylvester, Prophet Sylvester Ofori. Don't know, some of you heard that Prophet Sylvester Ofori shot the wife 7 times. People are writing me, what's happened, man of God? What's happened? I got videos. I got some videos saying my sons sent it to me. Send that videos to me. That prophet they shot the wife 7 times. People are asking me, a prophet that shoots the wife 7 times. People are saying, my this, yes, we receive. A prophet that shot the wife 7 times, it was shocking. I got it even from my sister. So then my message says, watch this. I said, watch. I was watching the video. So I saw the prophet in court in the US. He had a church, a ministry. But he shot the wife. Shot the wife 7 times. Here's this video.
Sylvester Ofori was very subdued and quiet while facing a judge this afternoon. He's accused of murdering his wife, Barbara Tommy, as she went to work at Navy Federal Credit Union on Tuesday morning. Prosecutors telling the judge today the killing was caught on video.
Video surveillance, which shows Mr. Ofori not only shoot his wife, but then stand over her body and put additional rounds into her head.
Ofori is pastor of this church, Floodgates of Heaven on Coburn Avenue in Orlando. No one answered the door here today, but on his Facebook page, Ofori calls himself a prophet.
He's got quite a social media following where he's, speaks to his followers and called himself a prophet and his followers.
After the shooting, police went to this apartment building on Raleigh Street where Ofori and Tommy had at one point lived together. Investigators say they brought the SWAT team and eventually found him in the home.
We had a good feeling that he was going to be in there. We don't believe there was any risk to the public or immediate danger to the public.
Shot the wife 7 times. Clifford, how are you? Yes, Clifford. The eye of the scorpion. So I want to tell you, that's why some of you need to join this. Some of you need to get this anointed beats. Let me tell you what is happening with that church. This prophet Sylvester. So people see things like this in the internet, they're asking, they say, how is it possible? Let me tell you. It's very possible. And it's very easy. It's very, very easy. The spirit world that you see, the spirit world is more than the earthly world. This world, you have things that your eyes can see that is just 5% of the things that exist. The spirit realm is very real. It's very real. You see this prophesy, yes, Ephesians, how are you? Ephesians, you, God is going to use you in the ministry. God is going to use you in the ministry of Ephesians. You see this told about this prophet that killed the wife. That's how demons destroy ministry. It takes only one demon to destroy entire ministry, destroy a family, destroy a nation. One small demon, what they can do. Angela, happy Sunday, Angela Graham, yes. One demon can destroy entire ministry. That demon wanted to destroy the ministry. It's not about that prophet that shot the wife. It's not about the prophet that shot the wife. It's the ministry. It's that church. They're after that church, not about the prophet. The story, if you hear the story, they will say that prophet shot the wife because the wife told him he was going to get a divorce. Let me tell you something. The moment you take a microphone and you start to preach, you go on the internet, you're preaching, pray, Father, Jesus. What it does is Satan starts to see a light coming from a particular direction. Satan starts to see that light coming. Satan will be asking the demons, what is happening here? Where is that light coming from? Yes, then die. Satan will see that light. Satan will say, where is that light coming from? The demons will say, that light is coming from this pastor church. Satan will say, which pastor is that? They'll say, one pastor in America. They'll say, this pastor. They say, that pastor is the one making that light. Pray for people. Satan will say, what? The demons will be sent on assignment. I'm going to teach you now the spiritual how it works. But it's just summary what happened to that church. Demons are sent on assignment to that church. They'll say, go to that church. Find out who these people are. Enter inside of the bodies of the pastor, the prophet, the wife. Enter inside their body. Enter, penetrate. A demon is like It's like air. Let me tell you something. The most dangerous thing that you do every day is breathing. Breathing is very dangerous. Breathing. When you breathe, thank you. Yes, Clifford. Yes. When you breathe, just breathing, you can breathe in spirit that you don't see because your eyes cannot see them. They look like just air that you breathe them in. Your body has got gates. Your gates are your eyes, your nose, your mouth, your ears. So demons, they enter your body through one of these gates. You breathe them in. Just breathe them in, they enter you. They cause many things to your body. I don't know what they're doing. They will make your own wife to turn against you. That's what happened in this church. They'll make your own wife as a man of God to hate you. That's why you should be strong in the realm of the spirit. That's why people write to me and tell me, man of God, I have this problem. I tell them, you don't even know the problem that you have. You think you have a problem, you have a financial problem. You don't even have a financial problem. The problem might be that there's a spirit living inside of you. That's why I tell people, get this anointed beads. Get it. Because let me tell you, the spirit world is so vast. Your mind cannot even comprehend. If I can't even compare what is the earth and the spirit realm. There's no comparison. If you're not in the things of, if you don't understand the things of the spirit that I'm talking about, and if you're in the ministry, you must make sure you write to me. Because it's dangerous to start take the Bible, go to church here, want to start to preach, It's dangerous. If you cannot see the things of the spirit. It's like somebody going to a battlefield where they're shooting guns in that battlefield and just walking up with no weapon, nothing, just walking like that. Doesn't even know where it's coming from. It's dangerous. That prophet, Sylvester, the spirit first enters the wife. So what it does is, it first enters somebody around you, either your wife, your children. Sometimes it enters you. But it jumps from people to people in your family. It jumps from people to people. Sometimes it enters your daughter, your son. It enters the spirit finds any person close to you and enter. Sometimes not one, sometimes 3, 4, 5. Isido. Yes. Yes, I get it, Isido. They enter. With the moment they enter one of the person in your family, that person in your family turns against you. If you're not strong in the spirit to break it out. When they turn against you, they would hate you, make problems, destroy things you have. Sometimes you find a relationship where the wife is just abandon the husband and go and start sleeping with other men. And sometimes these men, they're pastors. A pastor will write to me and say, man of God, I don't know my wife, I'm a pastor. One man wrote to me, he said, we've got 3 children with my wife, but my wife just goes and sleep with other men. And this is affecting my ministry. That's what happens. The spirit has entered that woman. Sometimes the spirit enters the man. But I see in that Sylvester Ofori, the spirit enters the woman, told the woman to divorce him because they know. The moment they said they'll divorce him, it would irritate him, it would make him angry. The moment anger opened doors for demons to enter. The moment he got angry and got a fight, because I seem like getting a fight with a woman, like a fight, that anger, words are spoken, things are exchanged, that spirit now possesses him also. Let me tell you something. When the spirit possesses a person, the person doesn't know what they're doing. You don't know what they're doing. You don't know what they're doing. That's why when you see me delivering people, I ask them, do you remember what you were saying? The person will say, no, I don't remember. It's the same thing like a person like him that goes and kills the wife. If you ask him, do you remember how you killed the wife? You say, I don't remember. Why? Because when spirits operate, they don't operate in the level of the brain. They capture the body without taking your memory, without holding your memory. Your memory only remembers things that go through your gates. Your memory was designed to only keep record of things that go through the gates. Your gates are your eyes, your nose, your mouth, your ears. So if you touch something, you see something, you smell something, your memory, your brain can recall it. But if I cast demons from you and I say, out, I cast the demons go out. I ask you, do you remember? You will never remember. Because it never came through your senses. It came through your soul. It's inside your soul. Your memory has no. It's so powerful. Your memory cannot remember it. It's coming from a realm that your memory doesn't function in a realm. That's why when I ask people, you find my deliverance, go online, check the deliverance. I deliver people on the phone. I ask them, do you remember what you were saying? You were screaming. You were screaming. Do you remember? The person, I can't remember anything. That same thing is the same thing that a person can go and kill the husband, kill the wife, take a gun, mass murder people. They go to the next day and call the answer. Do you remember you killing people? The man was saying, I can't remember anything. Yes. 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 She get us another bit. That's why she gets another bit. Because let me tell you, sometimes they enter when you're sleeping. That's what happened with that pastor. That Sylvester, that pastor Sylvester. Like people ask, how this happened? How? So Satan now knows that church is going to be destroyed. It's going to be arrested. It's going to be destroyed. It's going to be destroyed. But the objective, people are saying it was a divorce, not a divorce. The problem is not a divorce. Divorce has got nothing to do with that. What you see happen was not a problem about divorce. It's a problem about that ministry, to destroy him, the ministry, his family, to destroy. That's one demon. That's the job. And when a demon is sent on an assignment, if they don't finish that assignment, they torment. What? Let me tell you, Rich. If a demon doesn't finish his assignment, he is tormented. Satan has got no mercy. In the demonic realm, there's no mercy. Satan has got no mercy. If a demon is set on assignment, that demon will come back with result. That particular demon now will go back, he will be result. To that pastor, the Ghanaian prophet, the one they sent to me. That's what happened. That was my son's daughters are prophets. To my pastors. That's why I got a lot of sons. My sons, pastors, prophets. I tell them, get this about it, get it. Because not only are they going to destroy, they will destroy our ministry. They'll make sure that you will be the one that will be suffering. You suffer for your own ministry until your marriage will be scattered. Your children will be scattered. You will learn something today that you've not learned before.